Hello. Yeah, it's a bit soon, but I think I've got something that is quite interesting. Like the other day, I showed you guys a simulated multiplayer for this game, which has now the working name Arcade RTS, but I really need a better name because I don't know. Functional, like descriptive naming is not something you want for a product. I mean, Google isn't called search, right? It's called Google because it sounds good. Arcade RTS is just the description of the product. Yeah, so what I want to show is this. This thing is like hell. Why is my mouse being weird? Okay, so this thing adjusts turn time. It um, it calculates like the average duration of the last 5 or so turns, and it adjusts the expected the time of the current time turn to reflect that value. So yeah. It cost a little bit more effort to implement than just this function, because it also means like turn times have to go across the network, so everybody knows what everybody's turn times are. Yeah, and I want to show it, and then I'm going to optimize it. Like I'll start the game. Yeah. So it takes a while, unfortunately, to load a Pygame game, but the dedicated server has started. Now the game has also started, and I hope you will be able to see this. So multiplayer, say join game. We joined the game called Living Man. I used to have like a library of Python called Wonderwords to generate these game names, but it didn't work with PyInstaller, so I had to do it myself. Now I have a small mini Wonderwords for that. It's much worse, but it doesn't matter because it works. So yeah, it's running much worse than what you saw yesterday, but you can see everything is moving at a semi-consistent pace now. One thing I haven't really solved is the problem with input. Like sometimes it just loses input. But you see, yeah, everything is moving at the same pace. Only the frames per second are really slow. And that's the next thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to optimize that. So let's see what we can do with a few changes to configuration files. Yeah. So the most important ones is in the config ini file. Ini is a format that's used a lot to store configuration of various kinds without creating an entire options menu, because there's not a lot of space in an options menu. Or maybe there is, but we are just lazy and we do it this way instead. I guess I can always put most of these in an options menu if I want to, but yeah, for now I've not done that. So I want less printing, I want profiling, and I do not want the aggressive writing of logs, because I'm not debugging right now. Yeah, let's see what it does. I think we'll have a better framework rate, better frame rate, and we have a better understanding of where it gets slow. So what is going on? Game doesn't even start. That's not good. I think it's because I forgot to close a certain window. I'm not sure why there's these days all these yeah, I'll just close it again. Let's try it again. Start the dedicated server. Yeah. It doesn't seem to get very far, so that's a little bit annoying. Alright. Think I'm going to wrap this up because this is really unexpected. Yeah. So see you in the next video. Bye.